بكم مشاهدينا في فقرة الفاشن من برنامج سيدتي. اليوم حنتكلم على الضفائر والهير ستايلز مع دينا. Hi Dina, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Braids go with which occasions? Like nowadays you can go to a fashion show with a braided hair.
True, honestly, braids these days work for any occasion. You can have a loose braid for a day-to-day basis, and then you can have sort of a braided crown going into an updo for more of a fancy or a special occasion.
That's very nice.
Yeah.
What are the trendiest braids right now?
Honestly, now we live in a generation where the Kardashians and the Jenners have taken over, so the boxer braids are a classic.
Yeah.
Lately, we see a lot of people doing Dutch braids going into the festival buns. Summer is a very classic season for that. So anything that kind of puts the hair into a different funky style is in right now.
I want to get more into detail on how to make an easy braid, even if it was a French braid classic or the boxer braid.
Yeah.
How can you make it in an easy way?
One tip, you can do it wet or dry hair. I would say try drying your child's hair a little bit before proceeding.
Yeah.
It'll help you get a grip of the style and just makes it a lot easier for the kid as well.
What do you think suits me as a hairstylist?
So when I look at you, I feel that you have a very simple yet elegant look to you. So I would probably recommend a romantic fishtail braid. And if you'd like, I could show you how to do it easily.
Let's do it.
Perfect. The best way to make any braid look a little more romantic is to give it kind of a loose little style. So I'm going to bring all of your hair back and I'm going to tie it very loosely at the bottom of your head there. And I would use a clear elastic. It's a little, makes it look more put together and you can't see it. You can pull a few pieces out, just make it as loose as you want it to. Then I would take the damage control. I'm going to spray it all over the hair. And this will just help brush it out and makes it a little easier to braid through. So fishtail braid is actually very simple. You're going to take the hair, divide it into two sections. From each section, you're going to take a piece underneath and bring it all the way over to the other side. And then hold it with your other hand.
For me, this is the hardest one.
It's actually the easiest one to learn, so I think a little practice and you'll be good to go. On kids, it's very simple as well, and it gives them something a little different not everyone at school will have.
Are braids healthy for the hair?
There's nothing that is going to harm the hair as long as you are using the right products and not putting too much. For kids, I would probably say avoid hairspray. You don't really need it.
Yeah.
Another one is why I often suggest drying the hair. So tying the hair and pulling on it when it's wet is not really recommended for children either.
What about if it's very tight?
Very tight, again, it's the same thing. I mean, it's more of how the child will feel, so I wouldn't do something very tight. That's why I'm showing you more of a romantic, soft kind of braid. You want the child to be able to go on about their day and be comfortable while still looking good and having the best style they could. So once you get halfway, you'll start to notice that you're forming the fishtail. And it's okay if you let it go a little loose. Once again, we're going for a soft, romantic look. And then you do have options to play around with this. So you can stop it halfway or you can keep going. I'm going to go a little bit and then I'm going to stop it and show you how to make it still look pretty cool. Once you get halfway down your back right there, where it starts getting a little shorter on the hair, I'm going to tie that right there for you. Then I would take the pieces from the bottom and start loosening them out a little bit. This will give you more of a very romantic, softer look when you start pulling them out. You also get more volume in the hair that way. The bottom piece is there. I'm going to take the Pure Abundance hairspray, really good for volume, and just spray it through the bottom there.
Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you, it's very nice.
No problem, glad I could help.
وعودة ليكم زميلاتي في استديوهات سيدتي.